That's why I tell people you gotta respect all fighters. You know, people always go about worrying about records and all this. He lost, or he's a bum and all that. Well, you get your bum ass in there then, and let's see who's the bum really, because you don't play this. You can't play this. So we demand respect at all times. Every fighter that step in the ring.
I didn't go seek him, he seeked me. So if it comes, it comes. This is a brutal sport. This is not a gentleman's sport. I keep saying this is not a gentleman's sport. We don't ask to hit each other in the face, but we does anyway. And you can ask any doctor around the world, he'll tell you the head is not meant to be hit. Anybody can go. And on this particular time, we have bad blood against each other. This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal. So why not use my right to do so? Bomb Squad!
Yo, welcome to OTB Boxing School, where we make casual fans real fans. Y'all know what time it is, man. New students, hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button, man. Click on that bell notification so y'all can know when class is back in session. Old students, have a seat behind the new students. Y'all know what we about to do. Hit that like button, man. We about to break down Deontay Wilder, Deontay the Icon Wilder, and Derek the Resilient Chisora. Who I can't be more proud to break down before one of these gentlemen hang it up and the other one ain't too far behind. As we can see, both of these gentlemen have over 100 bouts on fight night, which is impressive when you look at the 60% knockout ratio combined. The majority of those would go to Deontay Wilder, as y'all can see both men's credentials, and we're well equipped of what these men have given to the sport of boxing. But I want to make sure that all of the students of OTB Boxing School are appreciative and can see some of these punches before they come. So thanks for tapping in with us until we tap out, man. But y'all hit the comments, let me know who y'all got in this fight as we get through this breakdown, and there will be a homework assignment featuring the 3 knockout of the years which these two fighters have. Please let me know fight week. There will be a show Friday 4:00 p.m. Eastern time. As y'all know, I'm in Cincinnati, so that might be a little bit during the day, but tap in with us, man. Catch the replay. Me and the homie Ohio Runs Boxing, we will be kicking back up the live shows. So all the students, make sure you hit that bell notification, man, because when they say we live, you ain't gonna want to miss what we cook up. But it's time for us to get on in the kitchen, man, and see what these two gentlemen gonna be getting into within these 4 corners of the ring. So I wanted to start off with Derek Chisora, man. And what I wanted to show you, as we can see Derek Chisora, he has no plan when he closes the distance, as we can see him get lined up with that right hand. But look at him bring his back foot with him and get hit and still close the distance, man. That's impressive, but he takes the right hand, and I just wanted to show y'all how resilient he was and how willing he is to take your best punch in order just to get close, and he believes in his best punch that much. And when I say he's resilient, I believe that's what we're gonna see in this video, as we can see him come off the clinch and really laying that right hand. But look at him go down, take them 2 punches, but he's not gonna stop as he comes out circles, gets on the front foot. Watch what Otto Whalen do. Shoot the 2, he gonna land the right hook, but then Derek Chisora gonna keep coming, man. Look at that type of resilience to get hit. That's 4 straight times before he lands a punch just to close the distance to land his shot. But like I told you all, boom, look at that right hand. He believes in his punch that much. I would like for us to watch the headbutts. Look at him as he lands that right hand in the clinch. He'll land his punch by any means necessary, even if that means him getting hit in the process. And that's why I call him resilient, and maybe the most resilient fighter in boxing right now. But look at him get on the front foot, and Otto Whalen just gonna take him off of that front foot because he already know he coming. But look at Derek Chisora, and as we'll see him, and he squares up kind of awkward. I think that'll be some time for that'll be a chance for us to see if Deontay Wilder's back, because if he's back to him old self, he'll take advantage of some of these awkward tendencies that Derek Chisora leaves himself in, at the extent of him just being focused on landing his punches. He's not the most technical or fundamental fighter. However, he is a warrior, and that resiliency, man, is something that really I credit as we see him land that right hand in the clinch, and he opens up because he throws these wide hooks so wide that he don't have a lot of defensive responsibility in that process. And if Champ is anything close to him old self, but I wanted y'all to see him bring that back foot with him when he closed the distance. We gonna look at this as Xander Zayas and Jerome Boots Ennis just closed on they fight too. But look at Otto Whalen shoot that right hand and still on the line throwing and exchanging shots. He does that as well as anybody in boxing. But let's get into Champ as we can see him rotate on the line. And right here, I want you to look at it, how he's rotating. But look at Zhang cutting the ring off. And when Zhang know that nothing's back there, then it's easy for him to cut the ring off. As you can see now, he's elbow extended. There's no more extension within the distance. Now, Champ is a person who has to have the distance. Look at him at the end of that punch right there. But because it's so awkward for him and he has such a big stamp, and once he extends and lunges out like that, now Zhang know your head was over your front foot, so I'm going to take that body shot right there. And if you going to insist on rolling out, I'm going to get your ass something. You ain't going to keep on rolling out off of the line on me. Watch Zhang cut the ring off as he corners him in, and he already glove extended. Once he glove extended, I'm mid-range. I'm shooting. And I respected Zhang a lot. Now, if I'm Deontay Wilder, I have to keep more distance than that. And I can't fully extend my hand because I'm vulnerable in that essence. Because he don't have anything to worry about coming back. If he don't have nothing to worry about coming back and my lead hand is extended, then what am I? I'm food. And that's what you looking at. Boom, I'm going to give you another one because your ass want to keep on rolling on the line. Now you want to try and roll away from my prior hand, but I'm glove extended, so I'm mid-range. So and now watch Champ. He about to go. Boom. And when you do go, your transition is timeable because I'm glove extended. I'm in mid-range. And not only that, I'm cutting the ring off on you with actual punches, which is something that Derek Chisora is going to do. So I want to see, and I want y'all to watch the rotational axis of Deontay Wilder in this fight. Is he rotating and setting the line to exchange? Because look at Zhang. He not worried about that punch when Deontay Wilder throw that right hand. We've never seen a fighter not be worried about that right hand. Look at him shoot it again, and Zhang still coming forward. I'm sorry, that's just the confidence of Deontay Wilder in that right hand. There's nothing technical about it, but let's get into this clip as we can see Deontay Zhang cutting off the ring again. Now look at him get his head inside the glove, which means I'm what? I'm wrist extended. I'm mid-range. I got you, Champ. I got you. But what Big Zhang gonna do instead of Champ rotating out and jabbing his way out of the corner when he gets on that foot? Champ don't do nothing. So I know you don't have nothing back there for me. And if you gonna leave, it's gonna cost your ass. And that's what Zhang do. And I was impressed by Big Zhang. That's the shit I don't want to see. You hitting yourself after you get hit. Zhang say, you know what? You gonna hit yourself and then you ain't got nothing for me. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it again. Now watch the foot. Get his foot outside and he shoot. Once he get his foot outside, he shoot. Oh, you gonna let me do it again? You ain't gonna shoot no jab? You gonna let me do it again? I'm gonna give your ass another one. I'm gonna give your ass another one. So I really want to be looking at when Deontay Wilder sets the line. Is he looking to counter? Is he looking to attack? Because a lot of times when Deontay Wilder set the line and when he does rotate, it's not with conviction and it's not with any orchestration. So I want to see how well he's thinking once he's in the ring, because this is a fighter who was great at setting the line. Deontay Wilder always controlled the line. That's how he controlled that right hand. Look at that right hand as he get his foot outside that back leg. Look at him get his foot outside that Stavern's lead foot. And be able to really twerk his hips inside his punch. He have to get his hips inside his punches with that type of power in his right hand. So I want to really see when he's setting the line and what type of conviction he's setting it with. I believe that this is nothing but confidence for Deontay Wilder. I think that Deontay Wilder could be as scary a champion if he can become champion again as I felt like Keith Thurman could have been if he could have pulled that off. Keith Thurman in that division with his ring IQ, I felt like could have had some success. It just was a bad matchup. However, Deontay Wilder, I feel like we should know early in this fight if Champ is back, and that's why I really wanted to give him his flowers and really do something I don't normally do and play these highlights so that I could just remind everybody of how special he was. When people say he had no boxing ability, I really don't know what they're looking at and what they consider boxing ability. He's not the most technical boxer, just like Derek Chisora. But when these guys land a punch, and these guys have done it for over 40 fights, we have a decade that we've become equipped and we've become blessed with really being able to, for these guys to dedicate themselves to the sport of boxing. And I wanted to make sure I gave them their flowers. When you have somebody that's a warrior that dedicates themselves, this could be something that we don't see when we're looking at fighters who are really putting themselves in position financially to not be so dependent on the sport of boxing and not and they've shown us that they're not in love with the sport of boxing as much. One of the GOATs of boxing, and Sugar Ray Robinson, once quoted that he never liked the sport of boxing. This is somebody that had over 100 fights. So it takes a certain type of mentality to consistently dedicate yourself to this sport with. And I'm impressed with these two, and I'm blessed for being able to cover them. I'm blessed for being able to break them down. And I really hope that you all can appreciate them as much after the fight on Saturday. We have to do better about supporting our fighters, win, lose, or draw. These are fighters who go in there and risk their life, and I won't, as a channel, I won't ever not appreciate that. But we closing in on that time, man. Y'all hit the comment section. I hope y'all enjoyed this breakdown. I tried to do it a little different and get them some flowers. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. It will be a show this Friday. Fight week, Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora. We gonna be going over this breakdown, and I got some other special clips that didn't make the breakdown that I want to show y'all, man. And we gonna get into the time periods and try and dissect the trajectory of these guys' career and even predict where these guys may be headed outside the ring, outside the sport of boxing. But appreciate it, man. Everybody hit that like button. Class is dismissed on Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora. We out.